And now let's get more insights from Teachers Dignity Coalition Chairman Benjo Basas. Good morning, sir, and welcome to Morning Matters.
Yes, Ms. Pauline, good morning po. Good morning sa mga nanonood na nakikinig sa akin.
Okay, so first of all, ano po ba ang posisyon ng Teachers Dignity Coalition when it comes to the DepEd's plan to have a trimester system starting this school year 2026-27?
Well, unang-una, of course, no, our initial reaction ay medyo parang abrupt naman. No? Parang napakatalino, wala pang buwelo. No? And it was not even one of the recommendations of the EDCOM. No? While, of course, no, yung EDCOM, may mga nakita sila no, na may maraming mga holidays no, na tumatama doon sa ating school year. No? Overburdened yung teachers natin, no, which somewhat consistent with the DepEd's rationale no, for the shift to trimester system. No? Pero yun nga, para sa amin, baka naman biglaan ito. No? Baka kailangan natin ng widest consultation possible. No? Baka kailangan natin ng mas malalim pa ng mga pag-aaral, more time, no? We have to give more time no to this, no? Especially ito, no? Hindi ito simple. Imagine we've been using this system of school calendar for how long? A century perhaps, di ba? Tapos eventually biglang suddenly no ay babaguhin. So we call on the Department of Education to really study this proposal, no? Of course, no, to consult all the stakeholders, especially our teachers and parents. No?
More consultations, more dialogues. But speaking of dialogues, Sir Benjo, kayo po ba ay nakausap nyo na yung mga kapwa teachers nyo po? Is there optimism, hesitation? As you mentioned, medyo abrupt nga, no? So, in your opinion, what would be a good timeline to implement this? Should we postpone it at least for another year?
Yes, no. Mukhang kailangan natin no, isang buong taon no, ng consultation kasi right now po no, tayo ay nandun na sa fourth quarter, no. Nasa last quarter na tayo ng ating school year, no. So tapusin natin ito no, and then incorporate natin no yung iba't ibang we just have to include no the remaining days of the school year plus the school break no, itong summer no, and then pagbalik po natin ano isama pa rin natin no yung school year 2026-2027 ano doon sa consultation. Na kami naman ay hindi naman totally tutol no, sabi nga namin po no doon sa aming statement no, anything no na gusto nating baguhin sa ating system, baka kailangan natin lagi nating uunahin ano yung welfare ng ating mga guro kasi baka naman pag hindi gano'n ano baka naman hindi ito maipatupad ng maayos o hindi magawa no yung kanyang supposed intention. Marami na tayong experience sa ganyan no, Ma'am Pauline. Napakarami na nating reform initiatives no na ginawa sa DepEd na magaganda naman talaga yung intention pero in the end hindi natin nakuha no yung supposed objectives po nito. No? Like for example, this K-12 program, di ba? Kaya sabi po namin dapat talagang magkaroon ng mga masusi, no, malaliman, no, comprehensive na mga pag-aaral and consultation. And of course, wag nating iiwan no, yung rights no, and welfare no, ng ating mga teachers po.
But on the part of the DepEd, sir, no, sabi nila this will allow more continuous learning periods and even better pacing of lessons because a trimester system would mean shorter and more focused terms dahil nahati na nga siya sa 3 term. Ano? But do you see that as really improving nga yung pace ng pag-aaral ng mga estudyante?
Well, meron naman po tayong mga experience no, at we could cite no, some models po no sa mga universities no na nagagamit naman yan no. Meron tayong ilang university sa atin mismo sa Pilipinas na talagang malayo na no. I mean matagal na nilang ginagamit itong trimestral no na system. At maganda naman no. Kaya sabi ko nga po hindi naman po tayo dito magsasara, di ba? So long na magagawa po natin. Especially kasi nakikita ng DepEd diyan pasok sa ating school year po no. Ma'am Pauline, yung mga Christmas break natin, no, minsan umaabot ng Holy Week break, no, yung ating undas, no, yung mga piyesta. So, lahat po nang yan ay talagang tinitignan din naman. And in fact, no, sa EDCOM report, no, nakita din naman po ito na napakarami nating mga disruption sa ating pag-aaral sa mga bata. And even before the EDCOM po, nakita na rin naman ito, no, na yung mga local and national holidays, no, nakaka-apekto ito. Mga mandated, no, ng mga activities din, nakaka-apekto ito doon sa pag-aaral ng mga bata. And with that rationale naman, we share, no, of course, no, the rationale of the Department of Education. Po.
And on top of that, sabi rin po ng DepEd, this could even lower yung administrative burden for teachers. So, are you looking forward to that? Is that something realistic nga po, sir?
Sa ngayon, hindi pa rin kasi namin talaga makita no? Kasi yung administrative tasks, no? Actually wala na nga yan, no? Supposedly, no? As per DepEd, existing DepEd rules, dapat wala niyan, no? Ang meron na lamang ngayon yung mga teaching-related tasks. No? Those are not strictly administrative, di ba? Yung paggawa ng mga lesson plan, everything that is teaching-related naman po talaga ay part, no? Tinuturing namin na part ng aming trabaho, no? Baka mas ang kailangan pa nga, again, babalik ako doon sa aming premise, no? Baka mas kailangan tignan talaga ng DepEd ay bawasan, no? Yung workload ng mga teacher, yung teaching load, no? Kasi right now, Ma'am Pauline, ang policy pa rin ng DepEd is to maximize the 6-hour actual classroom teaching, which is really burdensome, no? Kasi aside from actual classroom teaching, no, yun yung time is spent with our students, no, hindi classroom setting. Meron pang mga kaakibat po yan, no, na mga non-teaching tasks, o yung tinatawag ko po kanina, no, na mga teaching-related tasks, no. Siyempre, gagawa ka ng lesson plan, you will check the exercises, the tests, the quizzes of the learners, no po. Ang dami po niyan, no. Gagawa ka ng grade, no, at the end of every quarter. So, mabigat, no. So, pag marami kang hawak na sections, marami kang hawak na klase, napakabigat po niyan. At experience po natin, again, i-relate yan sa mga universities, no, sa tertiary and even some private basic education na institutions, no? Kapag meron kang mga ganyang mga trabaho, may additional compensation po yan, no? So, yun yung tinitignan namin sa DepEd. Napakaganda po, no, nung sinasabi po ng DepEd dito. Pero kailangan po natin, no, natignan ito, no, yung mga basics po, no, dito sa ating system po, no, yung mga talagang pinaka-urgent na pangailangan both ng bata at ng teacher.
And that was actually one of the recommendations, diba, sir, nung EDCOM report, to reduce na rin yung teacher workload. But sabi nyo nga po, no, kung mag-shift tayo to a trimester system, baka naman masyadong abrupt, lalo na kung i-implement na yan this coming school year. So for you, sir, ano ba ang mga low-hanging fruits na maaari nang ma-implement ng DepEd as soon as the coming school year?
Well, una, syempre, no, yung with the DepEd's budget, no, na napakalaki naman talaga, no, baka kailangan na nga natin, no, na ma-reduce, no, yung teachers workload. Kasi Ma'am Pauline, hindi naman din, kahit pa sinasabi ng DepEd, no, na may mga ilan, no, at least, no, dito sa field natin, may sinasabi na may mga teacher na underload. Hindi naman yun underload, Sinasabi lang na underload, no, dahil hindi nga umabot ng 6 hours yung kanilang turo. And we keep on, of course, no, we keep on hiring naman, new teachers. So, like for this school year, di ba, ang target natin is, if I'm not mistaken, around 30,000, if my memory serves me right, 30,000 teachers. Ibig sabihin niya, 30,000 teachers po scattered, no, across the schools, no, nationwide. Ibig sabihin po niyan, malaki pong kabawasan ito. Ibig sabihin, yung mga teacher doon sa isang school na nagtuturo, no, ng taglimang teaching load. Abay, pag may pumasok na pangatlong teacher, no, yung dalawang teacher na may taglimang teaching load, pag may pumasok na pangatlong teacher, abay, mababawasan yan. Pwede na lamang silang magturo ng tagkatatlo, no? Yung isa with sacrifice, 4 yung kanya. So, those are the, I would say, no, yung mga bagay po, no, na ngayon ay talagang tangible na, no, at doable, no, at this point. Of course, we won't ask, no, well, at this point, again, we won't ask for a salary increase, no? But that is our supposedly immediate, no, demand, no? But strategic, alam naman po natin ito, no? Kasi tapos naman na yung budget, di ba? Pero the DepEd could actually impose, no, some policies po, no, na may kinalaman even, no, dito sa welfare or even dito sa mga benefits of teachers na pwede niya gawin even without legislation. Kinalaman po yung sa tingin namin ay pwedeng gawin ng DepEd to ease the burden
Oo.
of our teachers po.
Oh. But at least one thing that the DepEd introduced or is planning to introduce, sir, is itong bagong annual wellness leave for teachers and non-teaching personnel na up to 5 days every year, and that's to support the mental health and to improve workplace conditions. I'm sure this is a welcome development for the Teachers Coalition, sir.
Yes, of course, no. But that is actually the order, no, is actually, no, released, no, to implement an earlier CSC resolution, no, providing 5-day wellness leave, no, for government employees, no. So medyo na-delay pa nga kami sa DepEd, but at least, no, meron na kami yan ngayon. We have to take note pa po din na ang mga teacher po natin, public school teachers, wala po kaming sick and vacation leave, no? Kaya po lahat ng oras na magkasakit kami ay mababawas po yan sa aming sweldo, no? Kaya itong wellness break po nito, o wellness leave po nito, no, ay napakagandang development nito. Kasi hindi ka na kailangang magkasakit, eh, no? I mean, of course, no, wellness or mental health, no, is of course a part of our general health. No? Pero dito hindi kinakailangan sipunin, hindi ka na magkatrangkaso o makonfine, ano. So, somewhat even a declaration from you, no, na kailangan mong magpahinga because of mental strain or whichever reason, ay pwede na itong i-allow. No? Kaya naman maganda po ito. And we thank, of course, that CSC for providing this. And of course, our Department of Education, no, for ensuring, no, that teachers will enjoy, no, this benefit po.
Well, we look forward to more consultations, more dialogues regarding this matter. But for now, thank you very much for your time and for joining us. That was Teachers Dignity Coalition Chairman Benjo Basas.
Thank you, ma'am. Maraming salamat.